fortune to get him down here. We actually have 2 more celebrities throughout the show, too, but they'll be on quite shortly. So, this is round 1 of Topic in My Pocket. Are you guys excited?
Yeah!
I'm pumped!
Sorry, better be pumped. Alright, so, have you ever been in a situation where you're either at the mall or a friend's birthday party, work, and you come into there and you grab a parking spot, and then the second you pull into that parking spot, someone opens their door, hits you on the side of the car? Oh, yeah. So, also, people at birthday parties tend to be more concerned about their own status than people giving gifts. Those people, ladies and gentlemen, are known as assholes. Especially the ones that hit the cars. Now, the thing about assholes is everyone has them, and they all smell. Is that okay, Mr. Hearn?
I think we're still holding in our rating, so
That's very true. It's very true. We're actually aiming to do a little higher tonight, but we'll see what happens. All right, Mr. Dorian, is your class ready?
Why, yes it is.
Excellent. Next sketch, everybody.
Okay, kids, guess what? We have some very special people coming today.
Is it Mr. Franks?
No, Kelly, I'm afraid Mr. Franks is still in adult timeout.
Is it the ice cream man?
No, Kelly, I'm afraid the ice cream man is currently at your house right now.
But no one told but my mom.
Anyways, we've got some very special guests coming today, kids, with a very special presentation for you all. Any minute now, they should be here.
Hey kids, we're the Mythbusters. Oh my god. Today we've got some old-fashioned myths that we're gonna bust wide open.
Hey guys, I'm Mr. Dorian, I'm their teacher. I'm a really big fan. You got need any help busting this myth at all?
Why, sure.
Oh. Well, do you guys have at least an appropriate myth for the kids?
Yeah, we do. And it's the big one.
Real big.
Okay, well, I'll just stand over here in the corner and leave in your capable hands, right?
Mr. Dorian, I can't watch this show. My mom said...
Oh my God, Kelly! Shut up!
Mr. Dorian.
Anyway, today we've got a special myth for you. You may have heard of this one. After all, you are kids, so unless you're some sort of communist Nazi North Korean kids, then you guys definitely at least heard of it.
Point.
Getting to it, how many little kids have heard of Santa Claus?
Oh, me! I know him!
No, you can't know him. He's magic.
I do know him. He came to my house every night we had Christmas all December.
You just keep thinking that, dear.
Okay.
Anyway, Santa Claus has many roots and cultures all around the world, which later influenced the current mythos. The presents, the judgment on good or bad kids, the reindeer.
I like those.
Back to me. Anyway, once they all combined, they created the greatest myth of all time.
All time.
Even we were apprehensive to take this one on, but now we have the resources since all our staff got fired. Anyway, yeah, so let's bust this myth wide open with dynamite.
Lots.
Mr. Dorian, what's a myth?
Well, Kelly, you see, a myth is a type of story that
Needs to be busted wide open with the hammer of facts and science.
Science.
Wait, so you guys are going to bust Santa Claus?
Explosives.
Oh, you're gonna kill Santa?
Yes.
Oh!
I mean, no, not unless we can't prove he doesn't exist.
Hey, wait, so just so we're on the same page, you were going to prove the unexistence of Santa Claus with all these kids watching.
Yep.
They'll be devastated. They'll be crying for weeks. And suddenly, please, what do I need to do?
Science.
Anyway, we're going to start with a small-scale test. We'll be looking at the sliding down the chimney section of the myth. Now, when you take a large man in a bulky suit and try to fit him down a 3x3-foot tube, he doesn't fit. See? Too fast, can't fit. Even with a higher velocity and a greater application of force, he gets stuck every time.
These aren't my notes. Yeah, okay, so my scale model shows that if you apply a space-time anomaly with appropriate manipulations of molecules, you can create a warp effect, which causes a larger on the inside effect, thus allowing someone to pass through with no
great, Jamie, but totally unrealistic.
Yeah, besides, he uses pixie dust to make himself skinny and make him help go down the chimney.
Shut up, Twistin, you're Jewish. Besides, Pixie doesn't what Tinkerbell uses to fly.
This is an excellent hypothesis. We should use to test on this pixie dust.
That's great, Jamie, but totally unrealistic. We'll now be looking at the sleigh, which has no such a propulsion system or any aerodynamics that would allow it to achieve flight. And also, reindeer are not a viable means of transportation, seeing as they're land animals do not have the proper biology to fly around the world in a 24-hour journey.
They're also the national animal of Norway. That's protected by the government.
Exactly! There's no way they could be used for international travel. The TSA restrictions would be enough to drag them to ground for life. Anyway, so we've looked at the sliding down the chimney, and we've looked at the sleigh. So, now for the final chunk of the myth.
Presents.
We'll get a present!
No.
Only the greatest gift of all time, pure proven facts, given to us from science.
Science.
Now, we've looked at hundreds of presents, and we've come to the same conclusions every time.
Based on the evidence, you can clearly see that they originated from the local toy stores, not the North Pole. There are no traces of elf dust. Therefore, it can be concluded that...
It's your parents, kids! There's clearly no Santa. Your mom and dad are the ones who put the presents on the Christmas tree.
That's not true!
It's impossible!
It is possible with the power of science.
Science.
I hate
Science
You're stupid.
is
Anyway, Mr. Dorian, Jamie, I think we can file this myth as busted.
And remember to tune in next week for another exciting episode of Mythbusters Kids, where we will be looking at whether or not your parents really love you.
That's great, Jamie, but totally unrealistic.